day where we got to talking because the motor on the boat stopped working, and you had to get on the shore and like pull me through.
Yes.
And I almost caught my face on that bridge.
Yes.
I still think about that and think about what it would look like. My God! Every time I think about
that little tiny bridge, a little short bridge.
Yeah.
In that little pond we went to.
But just thinking about a guy getting his face drug across the bottom of a bridge while calling out to God.
Your teeth are like your lips quivering, and your teeth are screaming.
Come on, you got little chiclets.
Yeah, that's bad. All right, so here's what I'm doing to do.
You know, for my writing class, I wrote about the bass holes, but I put them in a horse.
I read it. You sent it to me.
Oh yeah.
All right, I do have 3 heroes, so I'm gonna go ahead and take out the Highwayman. I've got plenty of attack for it. I've got 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 attack. All right, I also have this dungeon draw a card, but I'm not gonna waste a card off my deck for it because I don't need it. So I'm gonna get this guy. It's 1 experience and 3 victory points at the end of the game. What's this card? I guess that just goes on my deck.
I'm gonna talk to your chat while I do this.
What are you doing?
Just doing math.
I talk to my chat all the time.
Talk to him now.
They didn't tell me that. Hedgehogs are crazy good at fishing. What? Hazard is asking, how do you like the dock work he's been doing? I don't know who he's talking to. Probably Mud.
Yeah. Not mine.
I'm just saying. It's a Minecraft related thing.
Oh.
We need a oh, my monitor auto-darked. It auto-darked itself. The Pirate King needs a boat. Fished in ditches too. I have fished in a ditch. And caught fish in a ditch. There's a lot of overflows in Texas in this right time of year, and I have fished in ditches.
The amount of attack I just generated is stupid.
Yeah,
this card might be overpowered.
It's not, but it's a newer card.
Okay, so check it out. I've got, this is 3, this is 4 attack.
What am I doing? Why am I shuffling my discard pile? I still got plenty of cards.
I've got, sorry, that's 3, 4 is 7, 4 is 11. That's 12 attack right here, just base with the regular attack.
And then 20 down there total.
And then, so this
16,
is 4,
20.
That's 19.
You were at 12, so 12
plus 8
sorry,
is 20. I thought it was 11. Yeah, 20. Then I get plus 6 plus 3, which is 6. That's 26.
Yeah.
I'm going to take the...
You should just kill that militia guy with your axe and then kill the monster just to show off.
So, yeah, I've got 26 minus 4.
That's retarded.
22. So I just killed this guy.
That guy's just a waste of time. Didn't even do anything.
Well, he's only worth 5.
Yeah. It's only the hit points on that one that's really bad. The set that I have only has 2 guardians in the thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so
I take 3 experience for killing him.
Yeah, oh yeah, you do get 3 experience. That's a ton. They don't usually get that much.
Man, I really thought he was better than that. I was seeing 12, and I was equating that with victory points. I was thinking he was worth 12.
12 victory points? Holy crap, no way.
I was pumped.
That would have made me mad. He was worth that. Okay, so this is going to be a village run. Look at my hand. That's my only attack card. So I got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got 10 monies to go to the village. I'm going to go to the village, of course, and I'm going to spend 3 experience and get rid of this dumb militia guy. So militia guy, gone. And I'm going to level him up to this guy because it's the only level 1 guy left that I want. So that's 1 more veteran warrior. And I'm going to purchase for 10 gold. I'm going to purchase another frost axe. Okay, so I'm good. Your turn. You're on. Oh, what a wonderful hand so far. 2 militia and a torch. Glory be. So, Spirit, how's it going, man? 10 monies. Yep. In America, it is known as monies. I played World of Tanks a little bit more. It's actually pretty cathartic. I like to kind of like sit back in my chair and barely pay attention and play it by myself, though.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the village. So, since I'm going to the village, I'm gonna use my chieftain's drum. Name hero, village, or monster. Discard the top of your deck. If you name the card correct, get 2.
You don't discard the what?
Yeah, you discard.
You discard
this.
Huh? No, read again.
Name hero, village, or monster, and discard the top of your deck. The top card off your deck. So this goes instantly into your discard. But if you got it right, you get to draw 2 cards.
Okay. Did it sound right?
I'm going to say hero card.
This is Thunderstone Spirit. They won't. Twitch won't add games for me. So far I've asked them to add 2 games that they don't have on the list that I played. Another World and stuff that were legitimate video games. They won't add them. I also have asked them to add 3 different board games, including this card game, and they told me they don't add board games, even though Magic the Gathering has been added because they play tournaments of Magic the Gathering. So yeah, they won't do it. They do whatever they want.
So check this out. I got it right. I chose hero. It was a militia, so I get to discard a militia, which is good. I drew 2 cards, which are both money cards, pretty high money cards. So that was pretty damn good.
You still get to count the money from the drum too.
Right. So that's 10 total purchasing power.
Right.
I'm going to purchase
a Frost Giant Axe.
I think so. I think I have more heroes than I do weapons.
You have a ton of heroes. You have like a stack and a half of heroes.
Yeah. So I'm also going to spend.
It's a level 3.
Level
There's only level 3s left.
Okay, so I'm going to spend 3 to upgrade this guy.
You have managed to take all of the cards out of the deck I was building because you took all the level 2s.
Right. So I'm gonna.
So you got no level 1s. I did, and then you bought the.
I got a bunch of level 1s, dude.
You only got like 2 of those.
No,
I got
didn't.
The others. There's only.
Well, none of these guys.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
These guys.
I'm talking about these guys specifically. That one deck. I got all the level 1s, and then when I started trying to upgrade to level 2, you just bought them all. So I never got. I got one. Game. I got one of them.
I'm having about as good as a game you can have of this. So yeah, I'm getting this level 3 dude. Attack +3, additional magic +2 for each light you go above penalty.
Yeah. I have one of those guys.
Spoils by a light item.
I mean, I have one of the level 2s.
This is not actually a great card. What's awesome though is the light source.
It is a great card.
Attack.
Because if you get that in combination with any other attack cards, it's amazing.
If you were all of this guy and you could just like pump up your light source.
Yeah, which is why I don't understand why you bought a few of those, because I was buying all of them.
Because the only other light source in the game is a torch. Like I did right.
True. We'll see. At the end of the game, we'll see.
We'll see. Yep.
We'll see. All right. Oh, I gotta draw my other 3 cards. Veteran Warrior, Frost Giant Axe. Oh, Militia. I hate you so much. Hate you, Militia. And Militia costs a whole lot to upgrade, too.
I know.
Which is the pain in the butt.
Garbage.
Alright, so I got a fighter. That's 3 attack, 7, 8, 9, 1 light source. Okay, so 1 light source, 9 with 1 light source. Oh, damn. So, damn it. I can't do anything else, really. Unless I'm just gonna... This is too easy for you now. You can just kill anything in the dun. You don't even need light sources with your hand. Anyway.
Most of the time I don't.
Yeah, so... That thing might just be clutter for you.
What?
Buying these.
Yeah. I'll tell you right now.
Anything I do right now is just gonna make it easier for you to get the 5-point card on the next go. I can't kill this guy by 1 point. Can't kill this guy by 1 point.
Here, I'll show you. Since you've been showing me your entire hand, I'll show you this. I can't kill that guy in the second spot.
I haven't looked at your. I don't know how to look at it anyway.
I could.
You shouldn't be looking at mine. to figure it out.
I was trying to be nice.
You shouldn't be looking at mine every round to figure out what I'm gonna do.
I haven't.
Then you don't need to. Then you don't need to show me your cards. I was doing this as a courtesy to the people watching the game.
I'm trying to get you to go to the dungeon.
I am going to go to the dungeon because I can't do anything in town anyway. So I am going to the dungeon because there's nothing else I can do. And the only thing I can kill is this guy. So that's what I'm doing. This is another thug. Pretty good though. I got one of those earlier. So it's 1 experience, 2 victory points. Great night.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to the dungeon.
Horror's being nice enough to tell me stuff. Hey, what's up, Horror? What's he telling us? Basically, since we used the Giant Bomb database, if you want a game added to our list, add it to Giant Bomb. Okay. Yeah, I sent a couple of emails. I see it now. Unhurious. I sent emails, and they told me, when I sent the emails, they basically told me that they would try to do it, but then they emailed me back and said they didn't. So, they didn't tell me that. There's 2 horror. One of them is a video game, and one of them is the board game. I'm pretty sure. One of them says Magic the Gathering video game.
Okay.
You'll post this again. I'm looking in here. Yes, hold on. Oh gosh, I thought that was gonna be something new. Not that. Not that.
You ready, Wes?
I'd have to look at it again. Horror. There's like 5 or 6 Magic the Gathering somethings on there. Actually, I can look at it right now.
What are you looking for?
Horror is telling me about how you get games added to. Let me look at it. It's Magic. Yeah, if you just type in Magic, they have Magic the Gathering. It's the tabletop. Then they also have Magic the Gathering online, and then they also have Duel of Planeswalkers, which is the video game. So yeah, so it's on there as a board game. We're doing like board games once a week. It'd be nice to have them added. But yeah, I played a game called Another World, which is an old game from 1991. Tried to get that added too. I didn't know about the Giant Bomb site though. So, yeah.
You ready, Wes?
Huh? Is it my turn?
It's my turn.
Oh, go.
Okay, so I'm going to the dungeon. I'm gonna kill this. I'm fighting this guy. I've got a total of 19 attack.
Well, then why are you talking to me? Just do it.
But I'm going to also do this. Look at the top, since I'm going to the dungeon, look at the top 3 cards of the dungeon deck and return them in any order.
But anyway, thanks for that info, Horror. I'll check that out.
Holy crap. This is bad.
Good. Because you can pretty much just kill anything in the dungeon every round anyway, so.
Not now.
Good.
So he's gone. I get 2 experience. We're going to put the assassin into play. She is got 8 hit points. She cannot be defeated unless 5 or more heroes are present.
Mm-hmm. Out of your 6 cards.
Yep. It's a bad
She's
one.
She's the worst one in the assassin. I mean, in the bandits group.
She's the highest
So
level.
I'll show you guys what she looks like. It's really good if you get her in your
Oh,
hand.
yeah. We didn't talk about that. She's a part of, the bandits. So we've seen tons of bandits. She's like the head bandit. So she's the strongest. All monsters belong to some type of monster.
Yeah.
So we have 2 orcs here.
Orc humanoid. That's the orc humanoid group.
And that stuff comes into play at some point.
For certain things, yeah.
It's just cool to think about, though.
Well, this ain't gonna be my round. Alright, so here's what I got. Gold and a buff, torch and a disease. So I'm not going to the dungeon on this go. So I've got 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. I've got 8. Got 8 gold. So I'm gonna go to the dungeon. To the village. I'm gonna get a fighter, and then I'm also going to level up a Cabal astrologer for 2 experience. So I take him out of the game, and I get the level 2 Cabal, which is probably about right. Not right there. It's probably about right.
Let me know.
There. Grab one of those out. Alright, so level 2 Cabal Astrologer is magic attack plus 2, additional magic attack plus 2 for each spell you play. So that's what he looks like. By the way, those came in. I guess you saw.
Oh, I didn't. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so
we're gonna do since most of the people in here are regulars. When we do the who made this game, Thunderstone is
AEG.
Yeah, I think it's AEG.
That's the production.
I don't know the name of the person that made it.
The designer. Somebody could post a link.
It's probably on top of the box. I just can't see it.
I don't think it is.
Your arms are longer. On the side or something.
Yeah. Mike Elliott.
Mike Elliott, yeah. What was I going to say? Oh, when we played the X-Wing game, we got a really cool idea. We're going to lay our...
tell people about that.
We're going to lay the green screen that I have on the table, and we're going to put a live space background underneath it and play on it.
Before we do that, Wes, and we can maybe even mess with it today, since we have that. I've always... Should we paint the stems of those green?
You can.
Dude!
I have the paint in the garage.
Well, we're doing that before I go home.
It's the paint that matches the green screen.
I'll make an intro video for it.
Yeah, so...
Okay.
But it'll look like ships flying over a little placard that has stats on it.
That's okay.
It'll be a placard floating in space.
What we could do?
Just leave the placards on the side.
I could go get like little floating green paper. I get round. I can get.
Wait, you can get floating green paper?
Shut up! I'm sorry. I can get green paper. I can cut out circles.
Yeah. And
then cut slits to put them over the top of the thing, and then just tape it so we can still see the information on the bottom, but the camera only sees green.
Maybe, or we could just set the little placards next to us on the side.
Then they don't stand.
The bases are clear. It'll probably be off anyway. Probably won't be able to see it anyway.
I've never been more excited. This might equal the excitement level I had when I found out I was getting married. That's not true. It's not that good.
I'm telling Tasha.
It's not that good. Okay.
You thought the wood was a green screen effect? Yeah, we're playing on the floor. This is a green screen.
I'm going to.
I can wear a green body stocking and move around stuff while being invisible.
I'm going to.
Dude, you could get a green stick to move them.
I'm sorry. I never opened my mouth about anything. Okay. So
what are you talking about? I'm serious. So they look like they're flying when they move. That'd be really hard to do though, because you have to put them at the end of measurement sticks. Be kind of difficult to do that. Dude. Before we're done here, guys, these things are all going to be hanging on little strings, and we're going to be like dangling them over the.
I'm gonna get a green dowel
Aaron's
rod.
gonna have like a little puppet master setup going on.
Check it out.
That's amazing.
Check it out. Green dowel rod. And just cut a notch out the end.
That's what I was talking about.
You didn't say the notch. The notch is the important part.
Well, I was thinking about those things they use on their war maps where they shove stuff around.
But the notch is important because then you can lift it.
Yeah, the things on the war maps are a little fork at the end.
Whatever. Okay, listen. I'm going to the village. I am purchasing a recurve bow. While at the village, I am going to level up my Stone Guard Brute for 2 experience, and I am taking the final Stone Guard Tinker.
That's a level 1 guy. You can't level him up to level 3.
Oh,
yeah,
seriously?
So take that back. You can't level to level 3. You cheater! How many times have you done that?
I've done that none, except for that.
I know. I'm just messing with you. I would have said something.
Cock.
Keenan said you found out you were getting married. It was arranged.
I didn't know she was going to say yes.
Someone came to him one day and said, "Hey, Aaron, you're getting married," and he was like, "Yes."
Okay, let me just address that because he's being a bit of a smartass. Because there's a 1% chance she would have said no. So when she said yes, I did find out I was getting married. Yes, it's technically correct.
It still sounded funny, though.
Don't go. Yeah, I am fighting in the village. I'm killing this guy.
You're fighting in the village?
Nope.
That's what you said.
Whatever. I'm gonna kill the warlord.
I already knew you were gonna get that guy.
I don't have to do the math because the math's solid. Don't have to talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
I get 2 experience.
It's another cutthroat.
And I get my experience back from the last time.
Right.
And I get
because you didn't actually get to level up.
Right.
You screwed me, Aaron. You screwed me. I have nothing. You took all the middle level cards from my cards. So I can't even have anything else. Like I don't. There's nowhere for me to go now with my setup. You took cards that you actually didn't need at all.
That's. You don't.
You
dude,
did.
It's competitive.
I know that, but that wasn't what you did it for. You did it because you thought you needed them.
I did it for multiple
No,
reasons,
you
and I am reaping the benefits.
You didn't know that until I said it.
Oh, I knew it. I knew it. You gotta be kidding.
You didn't know.
Yes, I did.
Look at this. I got a bunch of weapons.
I've got iron rations, but I don't think I've seen them in ages.
Every single time I get a gold, it's 10 gold. It's not enough to do anything that costs a little bit more than 10. Ooh. Okay. Oh man, I got my throat good.
Yeah, I got nothing but monsters in my hand. First world
yeah,
problem.
Yeah, but that's a lot of gold, probably.
First world problem.
First word problem. That's my first word problem.
It's like my third word problem.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Decklock? I did get Dungeon Land, yes. I haven't tried it yet. Because I haven't had time. I've been sitting in a flipping hospital.
I don't know what that is.
It is a action-adventure dungeon crawling style game with 4 people where one person gets to be the DM.
What?
Yeah. And spawn monsters and kill people. Yeah. I bought a 4-pack, so I got you one. And I'll have 2 to give away. So it's very colorful though, so I'm not 100% sure if it's gonna be great yet. I also read there's like some weird connection problems and stuff right now, but everybody is pretty much saying we're paying to play a beta, like they always say. But
well, I mean,
third word.
That's how it was with War Z and a couple others I can't think.
I'll buy you a copy of Dungeon Land for all of Troy's gold. Okay, so I've basically got a maximum of like 5 attack. So yeah. So it's off to the village I go. And I can't even purchase anything good. So I mean I can purchase things, but they won't really help me anymore. All the characters suck that I can get.
You straight up buy him.
Okay, I've got 10 gold.
You got 11.
10. Your math is bad.
Oh, I thought this was a 3. Oh, it is a 3.
This is a 3.
Where am I messing up?
4.
I
5,
just
6, 7, 8.
Why did I mess up the first time?
9, 10.
Yeah, fine. Okay, do.
Raw. Maybe eventually I'll get a hand with warriors in it. Man, my deck is huge now. That sounded bad. I just realized.
Okay, I have got a total
47
of
attack?
No, I'm going to the village for 9 gold. I'm going to purchase... I'm going to purchase this. Frost Giant Axe. I am going to level this guy up for 2.
Which guy?
Veteran Warrior.
Okay. I think they're still... Oh yeah, they're level 2 right on top.
Yeah. For this guy, and that's the end of my go.
His like extra effect isn't that fun. Destroy a hero unless you got a militia in your hand.
Yeah.
I would like to get rid of my militia. I get militia in every single hand, and I've gotten rid of like 4 of them.
Are you serious?
That's what it seems like.
I've only gotten rid of...
I've leveled up 3 or 4 of them at least. Alright, I've got 3, 4, 8, 11, 12, 15 damage with 2 light sources. So 15 damage with 2 light sources
Oh, that's...
Yeah, we can't do anything with that guy,
gosh.
though. Yeah. But I do have 4 heroes, so I can get the last one over there.
You've got this, too?
Yeah, and I might use it.
Dude.
But it can screw you over.
She
But you don't lose
negative
you don't lose anything that's in your hand, though, so I think I'm going to try it. So, I'm going to use the Chieftain's Drum. I have to choose Hero, Village, or Monster. I'm going to say...
Oh, shit, dude. She is worth a lot.
I know. I'm going to say...
That could be a real boost to you.
Hero, Village, or Monster. I'm trying to think what I have. I'm going to choose Hero or Monster. I'm going to choose Hero.
I'd have chose Village.
Oh, it was a Monster. That's what I was going to... I should have chose that. That's originally what I was going to choose, so that does me no good. I don't have as many Village cards as you, so I wouldn't choose Village.
Oh, I thought you did.
No.
I thought that's what you had most of.
I've had trouble with gold.
Oh, yeah.
So when I've had it, I've bought heroes. I have more heroes and monsters than I have Village. I have a lot of little tiny monsters.
You can still kill that dude.
Yeah, I can kill this guy. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, since he's a tough one.
He's got a good...
Yeah, so 5 victory points, 2 experience. That's my second one of these guys, actually. So, and when you go to the dungeon, he lets you draw a card.
That's awesome, yeah.
There we go. That was something, at least.
Another one of those shadow killers. Okay.
Oh, those guys are easy.
So... I've got 2. Damn it.
What's up, Pakuska? I know Pakuska. I realized after I said that it was going to sound bad. What a weird hand.
Okay, well, I'm going to the dungeon, and I'm just going to kill this guy.
Okay.
I'm not going to do the math.
There's probably no point at this point. There's probably no point at this point, or another wimpy one. Alright, so I've got 2, 4, 6, 8. I've got 11 gold, so I'm going to go to the village and purchase a level 2 fighter. That's all I can get. Alright, your turn. We sure have a way of making a 30-minute game last 4 hours, huh?
Well, we could start going faster.
No, I know, I'm just saying. It's fine. Totally fine. My deck has an impotence problem. My deck is huge but useless. I didn't say that, by the way. I was reading.
Okay, so I'm going to the village.
Sure you are.
I am going to... Okay, I'm going to the village, and I'm also going to name a hero, village, or monster card. So I am going to choose hero.
Monster. That's my choice.
It's a village.
Oh, we were both wrong.
Okay, so that does me no good.
I would like to say you had a 33% chance to be correct, but that's probably completely wrong.
I have 10 gold. I am going to purchase...
You have 10 gold? I hate 10 gold. It's the worst level because you can't get any of these unless you want a wizard, which is pointless at this point. And the axes are gone.
I didn't realize what his dungeon ability was.
Yeah, it's really good. I just hadn't had the money to waste turns on him.
I mean, it doesn't matter if I waste gold. I'm buying him.
You're pretty much, in my opinion, when you go to the village now, you're cluttering your deck.
Yeah, I think you're right. Except for that guy, if I get him, that's not clutter.
Yeah. Okay, so I've got 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 attack, and 1 light. And I've only got 3 heroes though, so 9 attack and 1 light. So I'm just gonna go here and take this guy out. I get a -2, which leaves me with 7, so I'm gonna take the Shadow Killer guy. He's worth 2 victory points, 1 experience. Your turn. You don't wanna, we should do the dungeon sliding. I feel like I never get through my deck now.